All right, just came down the bottom of the steps. So I'm now looking into what they closed off and called, can't call it a powder room because there's just a toilet in here. The toilet is directly under the steps. So anybody above 3 foot tall can't really stand up and use the toilet unless they're standing to the side next to these pipes. The pipes going outside. So that's that little room that we would like a powder room change it to a powder room. There is headroom above that. So if the toilet can somehow be moved over here, if you look at the floor, you can see where they made a trench from the front of the house so this is the front of the house where they dug the original trench at, and they came and they went to this little area right here and then put their toilet in. Why they wouldn't put the toilet in right here in front of the door so you can have a headroom, I don't know. But anyway, that's that. So the toilet needs to be moved. Then you come over to the other side of this wall, if that's what they're calling it, and you see the wash bin, basin, washer, dryer. I need that window sealed, really. They didn't have any heat vent going out, so I just took out the window and put a exhaust pipe on the outside and that flex hose. But obviously that's really not the right way to do it. They didn't even have a water basin. They had the water coming from the wash machine going directly into the basin outside. Let me go back. They had the water hose going into this pipe down here. I'm sorry, no, they had the water pipe going to this pipe right here. And I put this cap on. I took that off, put that cap on, and I put the water basin in. The wash basin, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so back out here. Here's the dryer. We're still on this wall. Here's a light switch right here for this light that's right above the basement, right above the washing machine and dryer. There's an electrical outlet for regular electricity. And then you have the outlet down here for the dryer because the dryer is electric. So that's that wall coming all the way across. The next wall, they got some shelving put up. So we're just using that for laundry detergent, cleaning supplies and whatnot. And that goes across here. Here's the window on this side. No problem with that. All right, so now we got the furnace. Behind the furnace you see is the hot water heater. But also in this wall, there's a hole, and it's directly below the chimney. So I'm assuming it's some kind of chimney clean out. I don't know if that's necessary or needed. I got to do a little more research on that. And as you notice, the walls are still peeling. Like I said, I'm going to scrape those down and waterproof those over the next couple of weeks. So again, here's the furnace and the hot water heater. Okay, so that's that wall. We can continue around. This is the wall. This is one of the walls in the front of the house. So let me go backwards a little bit. This wall is the side of the house. As we come around, this is one of the walls to the front of the house coming out. And I'm ducking because I'll show you a little bit later the heating ductwork is real low. So this is another wall in the front of the house. It's going across, and again, I've got to seal those walls. The gutters outside need to be replaced, so a lot of water was coming right down into the house. So it's a combination of me sealing the walls and getting the gutters replaced. I got somebody coming out to do the gutters next week. So as I go around, this wall is directly below what used to be the garage. The previous owners turned the garage into a family room. As you notice, there's not that much damage, water damage on that wall, just a little bit down the bottom. So I'll take care of that. So going around, this is another area. This wall right here is the other side of the wall. I'm sorry. This wall right here is the other side of where the family room was. So again, there's hardly any damage on that wall at all. So then you come around here, and this is part of the side of the house. Really no damage, no water damage there either. Then we have the circuit breaker. You look real close right here, you can see the tubing, because the sump pump is right below here. At one point they had a sump pump right here and another sump pump over by where the washer and dryer is at, but I had the guys come in, take that out, fill that in, and dig a French drain around the perimeter of the house. And you know, the drainage is down there and leads to one sump pump. So there's another window. That's the rest of that wall. There's an outlet right there. That's the side of the steps when I came down. This is storage for underneath the steps, under here. And this is the steps, like I said, when you're coming down. Come down the steps. So if you go up this, if you're coming out the kitchen this way, come down these steps, and then you come down here, and you're in the basement. So you got a support and beam pole right here. You have another support and beam pole right there. Directly upstairs, that wall goes down the hallway. We were thinking about one time taking that wall down and opening up the whole upstairs, but again, because they're supporting walls, we're probably not going to do that. So, and last but not least is my headroom. So if you look up, I have headroom if I'm just to below the joist. So I got headroom. I can walk. I'm 5'10", 5'10 and a half. I can walk with no problem under these. This one right here is a little tight. Where's my finger at? There. That one's a little tight, but I can still walk under that one. This last one right here, same thing, is a little tight, but I can walk under this one as well. My problems are here. Where's my finger at? Here. I keep hitting my head on this one. So I'm gonna duck, come up, and this one right here. Where's my finger at? There you go. I keep hitting my head on this one. Even though this one is close to the wall, it's not really against the wall. So it's this one and the one directly behind me, for sure, I keep hitting my head on. Let me duck down, come over to this one. This one I'm walking over to now, I constantly hit my head on this one, but it doesn't, that one is not such a big deal because my intent is to put a wall across. Because I want all this closed up and a doorway to go in here, and this will be laundry room, storage area. That's what that is. So I don't know, again, need to get this moved. And the last two are these ones. As you see, I'm getting close. You know, I'm gonna, if I don't duck, I'm gonna hit the top of my head right on this. So I always yell duck as I'm walking by. It's this one. Then I go up and I got another one, and I'm holding the camera eye level. So that means I'm gonna walk right into this one if I don't duck. So I gotta duck and get under here. So that's what I got. I got the measurements written down. I'll take a picture of the measurements in my little crude diagram and send those to you as well. But that's what I got. All right, so let me know. Like I said, I want, obviously, you look at my lighting. I got the one light over the washer and dryer. I got another light that I plugged in with an extension cord running down here. I've got this light that's by itself, that's on a pull chain. I've got this light that's to the top of the steps. That's the only light that's on the switch going upstairs. And last but not least, I got this light that's on a pull chain. So I would like, I don't know if I want to, I'm going to step back for a little bit. I don't know if I want to close this room off and make this a storage / workout room. I mean, we got a treadmill there, we got an elliptical there, we got a weight bench there, we got a treadmill stashed outside. So make this area in here like an exercise, a little bit of a storage area. So I don't know if I want to close this off or not, or keep it open. But this is the main living area right here. From this wall over to this wall to the back of the steps. So that's the main living area here. I definitely want a wall across here, closing that off. and a doorway to go in there. And then whatever we can do with this powder room. So we're talking about framing out the walls, definitely electrical, dropping the ceiling or covering the ceiling, and then running electrical, maybe some type of recessed lighting. And powder room, obviously that. And floor, what am I going to do with the floor? Some kind of indoor-outdoor carpeting, something like that. Once I'm sure that the walls are dry, which I think they will be. Again, you can see the French drain that was dug around the house. So once the walls are dry, sealed and dried, if I'm comfortable, then I'll put the floor down, some kind of flooring, whatever we need. And that's it. I'm going to try to see if I can set this up as a YouTube video. So I'm going to send you all the information along with some pictures, but then you can see the video as well. All right. Thanks, Aaron.